Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Bed I Sell Guy right here. We are back with another episode of What Do I Think? How are you guys doing today? I know it's been a little bit over a week since I've done a video, but if you guys saw my break notice, that was because I was doing midterms. Finally, those midterms were done. Today was the last day I took my midterms, and believe me, out of all the other midterms I took, these two had to be the worst ones I've ever took. But anyway, let's talk about a certain topic that I had in mind, and this is about shipping carriers. So, if you are living in the United States, you're familiar with the top 3 shipping carriers, or I don't know if these are the only shipping carriers for the US. There could be some more that I'm not aware of, but there's UPS, USPS, and Fedex, also known as Federal Express. USPS is United States Postal Service, and UPS, I'm not sure what it stands for actually. If you think about it, it almost sounds like United Postal Service. You guys can correct me down in the comments down below. But why am I going to talk about shipping carriers when all you guys think that, oh, these are just shipping companies that help you ship out your orders? Well, here's the thing. Number one, I've ordered stuff from Amazon while I was taking a break from studying my midterms this past week. Okay, and number two items happened to cause me a headache in my head because of the way things were running, and that this isn't really their fault, but this is also part of the responsibility of the sellers you are buying this item from. For instance, I order my stuff through Amazon, and here's the thing, I'm still new at this online service thing, so I try to order stuff from Amazon, and then next thing you know, I find out it's from another seller. Now, I have ordered a few things from another seller, and some of them were able to ship to my house, some of them were able to ship to my house, but there was one thing that I wasn't provided, and that was a tracking number. I was not provided a tracking number because for some reason the answers that I found on Amazon.com was, oh, sellers, sometimes they don't provide a tracking number, and they don't provide all the status of where your package is, and blah blah blah. And I called Amazon twice to request them to give me a tracking number, so they have to email the seller, and the seller never responded to any of their emails. They never responded to my emails before, and I sent them 2 emails, and I was just trying to be kind with respect and asking them for a tracking number. And then the 3rd email that I sent to them, I was so pissed that in the email, I demanded for a tracking number, and they still didn't respond. Then I called Amazon that night, telling them what a horrible experience I had with this seller, and then they did the whole email thing again about asking them for a tracking number. And next thing you know, I found out that my package has been at my house because I was actually out that whole day since I had to work, and my family member just happened to give me the package, and I didn't, know that. But anyway, if you ask for a simple tracking number, they should at least give it to you, right? I mean, it's not like the shipping carriers just let the shipping companies ship out a package and then not provide them a tracking number back so they can provide it to their customers so their customers can track it down. Am I right or am I wrong? You guys leave it down in the comments down below. And another thing I want to discuss about is sending the package to the wrong house. That actually happened to me because I ordered a item from Amazon, and this was actually shipping through a seller that I don't know about, and it was shipping from Texas, and then it went to Miami, Florida, and it wasn't supposed to go there. It was actually supposed to come to my hometown right here, and next thing you know, I get a notification saying that it was delivered. But here's the thing. I first placed in the order right away. They gave me a tracking number, but did not provide a status of it. And then a few days later, I got a status saying that it left somewhere in Texas. And then I got another status a few hours later that it was in Miami, Florida. And I'm like, why is this in Miami, Florida? Normally, my packages would go all the way up to the northeast, since I live at the east coast in the northern part. And I was like, oh, maybe they had to send it to their facility in Miami, and then it'll be shipped to my state. No, That did not happen at all. It got shipped to the Miami U.S. Postal Service, and then it went out to the address. And then when I got the notification say delivered, I was like, what in the world? So I called Amazon, gave them my information and everything, told them that how pissed I was because I found out that my package got shipped to Miami, Florida. I spent on the phone with them for 25 minutes because they had to put me on hold. They had to call USPS to find out what was going on. And then I was put on the phone with someone from USPS, and they were telling me sorry, blah, 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 blah. And then, she was asking me, is this your address, 341 something in Miami, Florida? I say, no, that's not where my house is. And then I gave her the right address to my house, and then she gave me a case number and was like, okay, I'm sorry that happened to you, but you should be expecting a call tomorrow in about 1 business day, and just I don't know, call them about your case, and if they don't call, then you can go ahead and call them. I'm at a loss right now, and I just got out of the shower, so yeah, my words may not be right. But anyway, once I got back on the phone with Amazon, I was telling them how upset I was that, and I told them that I was still new at this online thing, and this never happened to me before since I started ordering stuff from online until now. And then I told them I probably won't be doing this ever again, and they say, oh, no, well, we're not sure why this happened, this shouldn't have happened. And then the next day, I was waiting for them to call, and they never called back, and I called them later at night, but the U.S. Postal Service was closed for the day. I thought these shipping carriers would be open 24 hours a day. It's just not the retail stores. So I called in tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, and someone was actually on the phone with me, asked me for my case number, and when she read the case that, okay, this package got shipped to Miami, Florida, but it was supposed to be shipped to your state, right? And I'm like, yep. And one of the most ridiculous questions that she asked me was, have you ever lived in Florida before? I told her I never been to Florida in my life since I was born. I literally said that because what kind of question is that? Alright? It's, you see that the package was delivered to the wrong house, and it should have been delivered to this house. Why is it that you have to ask if I lived in Florida? And you guys are probably like, oh, maybe it's because she wants to find out if you had a previous address on your account. And okay, first of all, when I signed up for Amazon, I only had one address. I didn't put in another address. I only put in one address. And USPS, I don't know if it was them or if it was the seller that shipped out my order. And next thing you know, when I came home tonight, my package was there. The one that I got a notification saying that it got shipped to Miami, Florida. So I think the seller sent me another one, or they might have went to pick this one up. I don't know. But chances are I'm thinking that the seller sent me another one. So overall, what has been my overall experiences of USPS? I'm disappointed, and the most disappointing part is that I have to use USPS to send me my mail whenever I start paying for my own bills as I get older. Now, you guys are probably like, what about FedEx and UPS? I'll get to UPS later. Federal Express, also known as FedEx. And they're also a shipping carrier. I've heard people have bad experiences of them. Like one time, there was somebody that I know, he said that he bought an OtterBox commuter case for his iPhone 5, and it was actually being shipped to his business, and his business didn't open till 10 o'clock. And the guy showed up earlier at 9 in the morning, and then showed up at 9:55 again, and just decided to bring the package back to the facility and just ship it back. And then it had to be shipped back to the owner's house. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. Why would they do that? Alright? You can clearly see the sign right there that says, oh, we're not open yet until this time. Why is it that the shipping person cannot come back at that time to bring back the package? and just brings it back earlier saying that, oh, this guy is not prepared. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You have 2 eyes. You can clearly see what the sign says. So he ended up waiting for another 2 weeks or so to get his case. And that was not fun for him. Now, what about UPS? Here's the thing. The very first package I bought from Amazon, it was actually shipped through UPS. And I did the 1 to 3 day shipping on that product because it was only like $3 more for that item if I were to pay for the shipping. So I say, yeah, just pay a little bit more and then get it here. And next thing you know, I got it right exactly where it was. So my first order, it was actually a pleasant experience. But overall, well, what do I have to say about the shipping carriers? I think the shipping carriers really have to be careful what they're doing. And you guys have to be careful when you're ordering from online. But here's the thing. Here's a tip from me. If you guys want to buy something, try to get it in a retail store. Yes, it may be cheaper. You can find better deals online. But, you know, it's always not the best choice to buy everything from online all the time, because first of all, not only are you paying for the product itself, but you're also paying for the shipping if they make you pay for the shipping itself. So my question to you guys is, what kind of bad experiences have you had with shipping carriers? Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I am back here on YouTube thanks to the ending of the horrifying midterms in school. And school is not fun. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that'll be, because I post videos whenever I want, except for these series videos, unless if I have a very logical reason on why I haven't posted. So, I got this video all done in one shot. What do you guys think about that?